Alright, welcome back to Solo Leveling, Anime Review, episode number 4. We're going to review episodes 7 through 10 of the series. Yeah, you might not see this video uploaded, basically, it might not be uploaded to maybe who knows when, because currently my Wi-Fi is down. If it does get uploaded soon, well, that's basically what happens. I can't control what goes on with my Wi-Fi. It just randomly decided to shut itself off. Rebooted a couple times and nothing. But let's talk about these 4 episodes. Mind you, yes. So, in these 4 episodes of Solo Leveling, well, we get basically the formation, we get the planting the seeds of something that doesn't happen for quite a while. Basically, where Yo and Jimao, our lead character, where they meet up at a cafe to discuss possibly forming a guild together, given the fact that, well, Yo basically tells him that, well, he's not going to tell him about his powers. In exchange, you can basically just, well, all we gotta do is conquer, basically, in order to get the funding to make a guild headquarters, which apparently is worth 30 billion, they have to conquer 19 more dungeons. And they have to get a strike team. And of course, Jinzhao basically is like, okay, but just us. But when the 8 people, basically, we just bring them as temps. They get paid participation fee. And we get to basically where Yo gets to gather all the goods, and Jinzhao basically just, well, takes out pretty much the monsters. Before I continue here, somebody decided to comment on my second episode view of this, and I was not particularly quite pleased about this. The guy decided to laugh it off, the fact, he says, "Oh, you live in your mom's basement." Let me address this particularly. My house does not have a basement, whoever you are. And second of which, the thing I watch this stuff on, I pay for out of my pocket. So, that might be the case for other people, but not me. I have a frickin' job that basically allows me to pay for stuff like this. So whoever you are who made that comment, do not ever make the comment ever again. And this is not a basement. This is basically my bedroom. So, get over it. Meanwhile, though, let's continue with Solo Leveling. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to go out with that minor rant because that comment basically was very offensive to me. Basically just insulted my intelligence. Yeah. So, then of course they gather a team to raid dungeon. They also later on, after they raid one dungeon. By the way, one of them had to be a teenager, which it's implied that she knows, based upon a scene that features Jinzhao's sister, that she might go to the same high school as her. And, well, then we have some hunters, basically, who scout him out, and they leave him alone. And also, we also have it where we have a reunion of the people who survived from, 5 out of the 6 people who survived the events of the first 2 episodes. They all reunite here. And we also have B-Rank Hunter, who, of course, Jinzhao first met back in episode 3 for the show, returns in episode 8. Well, he brings along 3 criminals in exchange for lightening their sentence as they get to raid a dungeon. Okay. So, also the leader of that first section, well, he gets the lead one more time. And also the fact that, one basically, and of course they blame him and stuff what happened there. So, then they go on this raid, and then when they get almost to the boss, the B-Rank Hunter, I kind of forgot the guy's name. Let's see if we can find it here. Here he is. Kang Toshik, where basically he kills. Okay, so he kills the 3 prisoners. He kills 2 of the survivors. And he's about to kill Ginja, and Ginja proceeds to beat the crap out of him and actually kill him. And then they battle the boss, and then of course basically, well, in the aftermath of this, basically where, and the fact that, well, they blame others, basically, so E-Ring. We also get debut in these episodes of basically not that one. Of Gene Hao, his name's Gene Hao. We get debut of his father. Yes, his father. The one, Megan, the one basically who was, I think he was accused of embezzling. Yeah, basically they had to pay a lot of money for these gates. So of course they sold 3 of them for like 200 million, not billion, million. And basically, where, yeah, Jinzhao basically gets a chance to survive the events of this, and, well, by the way, this arc, it's called the Dungeons and Prisoners arc, and it's, at this point, it's actually the longest arc of the whole season, at roughly 3 episodes. Yes, this arc, for these 3 episodes, 7 through 9, takes up chapters of the webtoon, chapters 25 to 34, and the final episode, which actually is the Ray Party one, that's 3 chapters. Jinha Ray Party. Yeah, it's a quick 3-chapter arc. This is where they form basically the Strike Team one. Yeah, that happens in episode 10. So I'm thinking, if you're on the internet, well, basically use my DA, my phone. So, yeah, also this is the one where he also takes on a Cerberus monster. He basically gets to their key. He has a really tough time fighting this Cerberus monster. He gets severely injured, but look up, he uses full heal. Then he gets another potion. He drinks several potions, and then he eventually beats the monster. He gets the keys to the castle and gets the recipe for elixir, but didn't want to go there just yet. He wants to get a little stronger. Despite the, yes, the castle has ingredients now. The elixir of life, he plans on using it to get his mother out of the eternal sleep. She's been like this part of the show. So, I'm trying to think what else is there. So, yeah, not really much else to say about these 4 episodes. They're pretty good, and we have roughly 2 more to go, and then we're done. But before I work on those last couple episodes, I'm going to work on the opening episode of Campfire Cooking in Another World. Yep, but see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Bye.